Alright, internets, I wish Rafi and Kaz, the internet celebrities, were here for this part of the filming. Alright, this is where I lay waste, where I savage out on White Castles. Really like the crinkle cut fries from White Castles. Really like those, really fucks with those. And then I savage out on some sliders. One of the keys to White Castles internets is do not purchase a large beverage. Alright, just get the small beverage and just go back to the fountain and refill it as much as you want. Alright, no reason to buy a large beverage when the fountain is fully accessible. Just go there, refill, and repeat. Alright, if you need to, if need be. Okay? I mean, the small beverage looks like it's about a pint. It's about 16 ounces right there. Okay? So at the end of your meal, let's say maybe you wanted a quart. Alright, go back and refill your joint. You're good money. Alright. So, hold on for a second. You know what we're gonna do? Let me set up. Let me show you how you set up a White Castle slider properly. Okay, internets, there is the innards of a White Castle slider. That's your bottom piece of bread. Here is your slider meat with the cheese. Okay, top piece of bread. All right, you know how it's done, internets. You by this time, all right, you know how it's done. I can't believe you fuck with me and you don't know how we do this thing. Okay. Alright. Oh. Yeah, it looks about right. That looks about that looks delectable actually. Alright. It's time to smurdelate our intestinal setup. Alright, our gutular system. Okay, that's what you do when you go hard body on these White Castle sliders like I'm about to do. You are gonna smurdelate your gutular system. Alright, so it's about to go down, internets, and I'll get right back to you. Alright, internets people often wonder, what are these little holes that are placed inside the White Castle patty? What are those holes for? And internets, those holes are where you put your dreams for living a long life. Okay, you put your dreams inside those holes, and you eat your dreams. You devour those dreams because you are, you're not going to be living past 60. Okay, so I just covered my dream holes up with fries, so I don't even have to be bothered with the thought. Okay? One of my favorite things about White Castles also is how you can dispose of the boxes inside. See, by doing this right here, you don't even know how many White Castles I've eaten, right? I get to kind of disguise for myself how many I've had. Look at that. I've only had one. What are you talking about? I only ate one White Castle. Okay? Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, internets, we basically smurtelated our plate of White Castle sliders and fries. Or tray, I should say. Not a plate. Tray. Okay. Another little White Castle fact I wanted to show you guys. On this box right here. Okay. White Castle Management Company. White Castle changed the game, internets, by making their own paper products. White Castle became one of the nation's biggest paper producers. So the boxes, the cups, the plates, this tray mat, placemat, all the paper products, their receipts, came from their own paper mills. Internets, that's how they kind of showed McDonald's how to smash the game. In several ways, actually, McDonald's learned how to kill the game from White Castle. But this was one of them. White Castle made their own paper products. Ingenious. They knew that they were just doing incredible business, and they didn't want to have their paper products dictated by an outside company. All right? People messing with the prices. So they took control of that and became a paper manufacturer. All right? The key to White Castle is understanding to control the means of production and distribution. Okay? White Castle also became a tremendous landlord. So at the end of the day, White Castle's and McDonald's internets own mad property. And it's not just the land that the restaurants sit on either. Low key, these people are wild landlords. All right? Property all over the place. Property where the paper mills are, property where the animals are fed and taken care of, and all the other ancillary things that go into the production of the food at their restaurants. All right, these people own wild land. All right, and that's how you come up in the game for real, for real. Okay, selling, you know, burgers and fries and soft drinks, whatever, but owning that land so that you can continue to produce these products. Real talk. They control their destinies like that. But yeah, next time you're in White Castles, man, crack your box open and understand. Okay? White Castle Management Company. They got this on lock. They got the box on lock. Alright? Alright, internets. This has been another episode of DallasPenn.com Fatboy Mathematics. Yeah, we're gonna disappear all these White Castle boxes into one box, so therefore you'll never be able to know how many I shoved in my gullet. You won't know. You'll never be able to count them all. Internets.
And you know they can never be back.